Welcome back to the Wise Guy channel. You just watched the old, basically, logo to that channel. This little fellow will replace, right, the existing logo from this day forward. Right, I apologize for not posting any videos in a long time. Believe it or not, we were creating videos. It's been in storage, right? As well as you having a new logo. Logo for our channel, but I am now the editor, a new editor. All right, it wasn't I wasn't working, right? I just couldn't basically get into the process, and that's what I'm doing right now. The process of learning being an editor. It's actually, the YouTubers say it's a lot of work. It is. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get back to work. Doing that so I could produce, right, my first video on YouTube, and I'll see you then. All right, check it out, folks. So yesterday, the scan disc on the GoPro said full while I was basically showing you how to fix a clear coat on my work truck. All right, and I ran in after spraying one side and started basically, I guess you could say, emptying or really downloading onto the laptop. All right, these videos or content that we'll have to now compress. Compressing it down so this way we export it or send it somewhere, okay, and go into another app, it's easier to process it and work with it. All right, let's get back to work. All right, almost done. Look, we'll get another cup of coffee. All right, almost done with the office work. Oh man, Miss Wise got all those cribs. That's what I tell you when I was tinting the window. She says I'm a crumb maker. Yeah. All right, folks, we did pretty good. This is what we're down to as far as like categorizing our videos. All right, let's take a look at our temps. All right, I gotta open up my phone. Okay. All right, the temps say the temperature says way too cold, right? To even start some auto body repair, especially when it comes to painting. All right, so what we're gonna do is make good with our time. And being this is my first, naturally I'm gonna do my best because of sincere effort. I'll try to measure up to our old editor. Right, that's produced, I think, 48 of the original Wise Guy, basically, channel on the Backyard Project, right? So I guess I got something to live up to. Well, anyway, soon we'll have the product, right, or the deliverables, and we'll get it on the wide world web. All right, you're looking at the original logo that was created for the Wise Guy channel. Yeah, look at that thumb. I look at it, this bum is This bum is out of here, right? That don't represent us. Let me show you what I'm thinking. What do you think? Huh? All right, now yeah, you see little Lena's in there, right? She's been on all the job sites. She even goes to basically Lowe's. Where we have to go get material. Yeah, she's been there right from the beginning on the backyard project. She's always there. In fact, even right now, look at her hanging out. She's so cute. Yeah, I was thinking about, I don't know, but I'm thinking this little guy's not going to represent what Miss Wise Guy originally created, right? As far as the Wise Guy channel. All right, we just made the thumbnail. I'm starting to have a lot of fun with this. Okay, we got our new logo right there for the Wise Guy channel with little Lena, right? We're releasing this guy, right? But for the purpose of launching this next video and informing our audience, right, this will be our thumbnail. One thing I have to figure out, Miss Wise Guy, she's quite clever, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, Mrs. Wise Guy introduction. Got to figure that out. Gathered up all the content. Right now, let's go make a video. All right, we already edited all that content, and we've been using Chip Clamp app, right? And now what I'm about ready to do I'm about ready to export it, right? Export it back to Hand Clamp to compress it down again before we send it over to YouTube, and we'll have our first video made for the Wise Guy channel. I want to thank you for watching the video, and please, we could use your help. Hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.